I'm not perfect. This isn't a look how wonderful I am foresight. This is a, I've been alive for 39 years, and over the last 5 years, those of you that know me really well know I've gone through a lot of changes, and I've noticed a few things, and I've picked up a few things, and I like to share it with people. But I stuck to what I was good at. That's the next lesson. I never tried to score a goal. I didn't go up to try and do penalties. I just took people out with slide tackles and kicked it away. I was brilliant at that. That's all I did, and no one expected me to do anything else. Stick to what you're good at. Don't do the stuff you're not good at. Be very proud of what you're good at and stay with it because you'll get even better at it. And then John Paul said to me, oh, you do realise what I heard today? I said, no, what? He said, you know, Beth Jones from school. I said, yes, she really fancies you. It's like, what? He said, yeah, she's fancied you the whole of school. I never told you. I was like, this is the best news. This is the after-school party, and the girl I fancy from school, Rachel from Friends, fancies me. Amazing. This is going to be the best night ever. And I opened a can of Castle Wine 4X and looked forward to an incredible evening. But she got sick, and I missed my opportunity. And I've learned now that, do you know what? Ask. Doesn't matter what it is in life you want. Ask someone. Just ask them. Because this brain of yours is really, really clever, but it'll create an alter ego, an alter kind of virtual experience that's not true. Just ask. And you are good enough. Often you think, oh, I'm not good enough. But do you know what you might be? If you don't ask and you don't try it, you'll never know. There's no shame in doing what you love. I loved doing that paper round. Kept me fit, healthy, and I was well up to date on tunes from Pete Tong. Do what you want to do. There's no shame in doing what you absolutely love doing. At one point, I had around £2,000 worth of cash missing. In a petrol station, there's a lot of cash, and you put it in a chute in the safe. And most of the staff were saying they'd put 300 quid in, put in 200 quid in, and wait for me to work it out. And instead of sorting it out, I hid it. My boss came in one day to help me out. I was covering a night shift, and he found there was £2,000 missing. So I quit. What's the lesson? Ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. It is okay to ask for help. I felt incredibly guilty about that for a long, long time, and it's all because I didn't ask for help. Phil walked into the petrol station. Phil drove an unmarked transit van, and he ran a wine merchant, and he gave me a job that would eventually earn me £35,000 a year. What's the lesson? Opportunities are everywhere, but sometimes you're not looking for them because you don't need to. If he'd have come in and I did have a job, and I hadn't quit my job, and he said, are you looking for any extra work? The answer is no. But because I was about to quit, I went, yes. Within a week, I was driving a transit van around London. That is the way to learn to drive. But you don't see the opportunities if you're not into the opportunities. I was running loads and loads of events. But the first event was the biggest one. I had about 100 people there. And I had to go on the radio to tell people not to come to it because it was just like over capacity. We'd closed a restaurant already, had no more room. And there was one girl on there that everyone wanted to meet. They'd never seen her before. And she decided she was coming to the tweet-up. She had a really, 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 really nice photo. And everyone was like, who's Pinky Princess? Who's Pinky Princess? I don't know. I haven't even spoken to her, but she said she's coming along. So the third one, I think it was the third or the fourth, I can't remember now. I actually convinced her to come along. And yes, she was incredibly attractive. But I was married. And she's incredibly attractive. And I don't attract incredibly attractive people. I'm not good enough. I'm not good at football. I'm not good at sports. Do you see a pattern? I'm not good enough. So I didn't say anything. But you know what? Pinky Princess is Jo, my partner. She is incredibly attractive. And she did choose me. We ran a business. We've got a daughter now. Life's absolutely incredible. She did actually like me. And when I finally asked her, she said yes as well. It's funny, you know, if you don't ask, you won't know. What's the lesson? You're good enough for the right people and the right person, the right business, in the right situation. You just have to keep asking.